What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about the Great Canadian Cheese Rolling Festival. You know, I've heard of cheese rolling, and it's kind of like an intense, crazy sport where you chase this cheese down a hill to your own peril, possibly to your own demise. Although I know Americans are somewhat familiar with this concept. I think this is a long tradition in the UK. I just had no idea that Canada had started doing this. I found this article here explaining a little bit about it. It's held in Whistler, British Columbia. This article is from 2016. I believe they've been doing this in Canada, the Great Canadian Cheese Rolling Festival, for about 16 years now, which is not bad. Not a huge, long-lived history of cheese rolling in Canada, but 16 years, pretty good. A lot better than America. I don't think we do this at all. I don't think there's any cheese rolling festival here that I'm aware of, but it is in Canada. And here I have this little explanation of what happens. It's hosted by Dairy Farmers of Canada. The much-anticipated festival features cheese rolling races, cooking seminars, a cheese market, activities for the family. Competitors spent the afternoon chasing an 11-pound wheel of aged farmhouse cheddar, very specific, by a British Columbia-based cheesemaker. Yeah, this is always in Whistler, British Columbia. 153 people doing this. Wow. Sounds a little chaotic, to be honest. But that's the whole point, isn't it? And for the love of cheese. There's a women's race as well. And two grand champions each go home with a wheel of delicious Canadian cheese and a pair of ski passes. You're risking your life to catch the cheese down a death-defying hill to win more cheese to take home. Wow, talk about for the love of cheese. You're chasing cheese to win cheese and a ski pass. Not bad. Kids can do it. Kids can do it. Wait a minute. Oh, they race. Right. So the rules for this thing are you can try to catch the cheese when it goes down the hill, but most of the time people can't actually catch it because it's going 100 miles an hour. So it's basically a race down the hill at that point where you're just trying to get to the bottom first and then you win. You win cheese. And kids do it. They do an uphill race. Teens do it. Wow. So I thought this would be absolutely great to take a look at. That article is from 2018. This is still going on. I found this event detail on the internet. August 2022. This is from 2022, so Canada is still doing this. Thank goodness. This madness. Yeah, still in Whistler, British Columbia. And 11-pound wheel of Canadian cheese slipping and tripping and tumbling their way to the finish line. And, of course, we have video. Thank goodness we have video. I found a couple. They're pretty short, but they're from each year. It's kind of sporadic. Usually filmed by the Dairy Farmers of Canada. It's pretty nice. They make these little videos featuring the cheese festival, the cheese rolling festival. So, let's take a look.
My name is Greg. We're in beautiful Whistler, British Columbia, and we're here for the 3rd annual Cheese Rolling Festival put on by the Dairy Farmers of Canada.
All Canadian cheese, all Canadian music, and I'm thinking a lot, probably majority of Canadians, hurling themselves down this hill.
You know, thank goodness they have helmets and stuff. I'm just, like, concerned for safety. Oh, he has a camera on his helmet. Wait, are there helmets, like...
Majority of Canadians.
Do the helmets have a brain on it? Why do the helmets have a brain on it? Is it like your brain is gonna spill out trying to catch the cheese because it's crazy?
Hurling themselves down this hill.
I didn't think we were crazy enough. We apparently are.
I just don't want to die.
dead.
That's my only goal, is not
This first video is from 2010, by the way.
to die.
We're repeat visitors for this.
Yeah,
It's free cheese. It's the love of cheese.
and it's a fun event. Okay, it's to honor the cheese.
I like how everyone's like not defending it, like, but everyone's like, we're not crazy. We just like cheese, you know, normal stuff. We just like cheese. We like chasing it. We like eating it, appreciating it. Hey, You don't got to prove anything to me. I'm here for it.
And to make it interesting for some people, there are all kinds of kids events, and we do a bunch of seminars
That's
to
nice.
sort of give people the lowdown on how to taste cheese, what is cheese, and stuff like that. Give them some literature and try to make some friends along the way.
I'm gonna win.
Okay.
I've been training hard. I've been running down a lot of hills.
I've been training hard. I like how some of these people are very serious. Like the chef is like, I teach a seminar on how to taste the cheese properly. Then we immediately go to other Canadians who are like, I've been training for this. I'm ready to chase the cheese.
Well, you're looking at the winner right here. I've been practicing this for months. It takes training, and you'll see it out there today.
They're laughing. They can't even keep a straight face. They're laughing.
It's gonna be a great time. The outcome is I'm gonna win again. Excited to taste some cheese.
Here we go.
I think we have a winner.
My name's Phil.
Wait a minute. Roll it back. Is that a strategy? I figured you do not want to fall down and start going into a death spiral down the hill. But as you're careening down the hill, smashing every bone in your body body goes across the finish line and you win. So maybe that's a valid strategy. Oh my God.
I think we have a winner.
Okay.
My name's Phil Stoker. I'm a dairy farmer in the Fraser Valley of British Columbia. I'm quite impressed to see how many people are here. I heard about it. This is the third year to see it. There's a lot of people out to see this. It's very entertaining to watch everybody. And I even got to throw a cheese down. Didn't go the right way though. It went a bit off to the side, but adds.
That is funny. It's like kind of an honor to be the guy who throws the wheel down. Everyone chases it. Yeah, there are a lot of people out watching this. It'd almost be, man, it'd be kind of scary to be in it, but quite fun to be there watching the chaos.
Adds to the excitement, I guess.
Nearly everyone who's made cheese, they come to Canada and they create something totally new, exciting, different, ours.
My name is Doug. I'm natural pastures cheese in Courtney, and we've been in the cheese business for about 9 years now.
All of these farmers are from all over the country, and what everybody should be, it's Canada, you should be going and looking and seeing, okay, this is Canadian milk that made Canadian cheese.
Oh, so a big part of this festival is like a lot of Canadian farmers, dairy farmers, coming together and like putting up their stands to let people taste their farm's cheese. It's actually pretty fun. That's actually pretty cool. You got the crazy cheese chasing rolling down a hill, and then you go to the cheese tasting. Seems like a fun day, honestly.
This is what I'm buying, and it's all across the country. Cheese is like the best food. You can do so much with it.
We're Arla Foods, and we're from Ontario. I'm having fun. I was here last year. It was great, and I hope to be here again next year.
Yeah.
I love cheese. It's part of my profession, so it's a natural. It's just, wow.
Wow. Oh, there's the kids. The kids. Yeah, this is a little more civil for the children, for the safety of the children, for crying out loud.
Good race?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Well done. Enjoy your passes and your cheese.
Oh, there's the winner.
Back next year? Yes, I will. All right, folks, give it up for you.
The winner. He survived. He can still walk. And he won the cheese. Oh, do you win? Do you win the cheese that you're chasing? I hope so.
Let's give it up for you.
Wow.
How was the race for you?
It was fantastic.
Oh yeah, there's the guy with the camera on his head. He doesn't even remember the race. He just fell down and it's all black from there, and then he woke up and he's like, oh, I guess it's over. Okay, 2010. Okay, after that we have this, which is from 2010, but this was filmed on someone's like terrible square cell phone, as we all had back in the day. And This one is like a little more, this is not very heavily produced. It's just filming the race. And I think it's very visceral, we'll say. Very real.
Let's roll!
There they go. That poor guy. Oh, there they all go. Oh look, there's those guys at the bottom with the pizza boxes are there to like play defense and slow people down, I guess. That's kind of nice. It's a nice thought. I don't know how successful that is. Man, when you film it like this, you film it on like a cell phone, especially an old cell phone, and it's not like highly produced, everything looks way more real. Like people look like they're actually getting hurt. And this poor guy in the middle bites it immediately. Yep. Then they all go. That guy has tubes around him.
All right, there's our winner.
Oh, some of them can't get up. Some of them are just staying down.
Aaron, I got a big hug that I didn't really want, but that's okay. You're very excited.
Man, the race is over quickly, actually. But if you don't end up like tumbling down the hill, can you even really say that you were there fighting your hardest in the cheese rolling festival? Unless you start tumbling down the hill and have some bruises. I respect that. Okay, here we have 2013. Apparently, whoever was in charge of documenting this festival took off for a few years, and now we're back in 2013 at the Cheese Rolling Festival.
We heard about the cheese rolling race, so we decided, well, let's just join it.
Yep.
It sounds awesome to chase a ball of cheese down a hill.
Yeah. At least they have helmets. Actually, most of them have knee pads and like actually lots of pads, which is good. This cheese, it's very important to have a good cheese roll. It's like starting like an American football match or something. You gotta have a good hike the ball correctly. Cheese. Everyone having a good time.
Before we started, made my way up the hill. Looking at it from afar, it doesn't look intimidating, but it's a bit of a hike. And you know you're going to race down it, and we're dealing with the rain.
It doesn't look intimidating from afar. I disagree. It looks intimidating even from afar. Look at this guy just slide. He falls, and then he slides. Like, he really saves it and actually keeps going forward.
Doesn't look intimidating, but it's a bit of a hike. And you know you're going to race down it, and we're dealing with the rain.
Yeah.
Anything can happen.
Yep,
this
across
is
the
chaos.
finish line.
I can honestly not believe how these people do this.
This is our third year and third time's a charm.
Come cheese rolling.
There's a lot of fun things for families.
Awesome event that continues to grow year after year.
Yeah.
Start off as fast as you can, hit terminal velocity, then maintain terminal, and then once you're at that finish line, hit that chest and go for it.
Try not to totally break myself.
Right.
Would be the key strategy.
Just run fast and tumble. I think tumbling's faster than running.
That's it.
Tumbling is faster than running. You heard it here first. He's probably right.
It's awesome.
Awesome, cheesy fun. Cheese-tastic.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Cheese! Cheese rolling!
Cheese
rolling!
I'm excited for the cheese.
We love everything about cheese. What can I say? Who doesn't love cheese?
I have 21.
I do actually like, that's just the explanation for anything. At this festival, you can do whatever you want as long as you say, it's for the cheese. It's for the cheese.
Different cheeses. So we have cheese from Prince Edward Island right through to Vancouver Island and parts in between.
Cool.
We started, 6 years ago, and it's just gone greater and wilder every year.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Talking about that, it is cool that Canada decided to pull the trigger on this and be like, let's do our own cheese rolling. Let's make it a thing. And it's like, no surprise, lots of people love it.
And we also will be doing a seminar with Reg Henriksen.
This is my 5th year. I had to miss one, but I actually have the tent behind me where we have 60 people that join me 3 times. And we get to teach about 7 types of cheese in each seminar.
I actually learned a few things from it too. especially with the brie and the rind and how to smell it and different things. And I love cheese anyway.
I love cheese.
This cheese rolling event is an awesome way to get our consumers here and our products on display for everybody. They can taste them, they can meet some of the farmers.
True. Not only is this like a networking opportunity, but you are not going to meet more passionate customers than here. These are the cheeseheads.
It's a great opportunity to promote our products.
I like how you roll the cheese. I like how you do that. It's really fun.
Yep. Oh, okay.
The race is in the mud.
They actually have some cheese games. You can do the little miniature cheese roll. Yep, so you can be a future cheese roller, and this is like a cheesy maze where you kick the cheese or something.
The race is in the mud. That was just unbelievable.
I think I fell down a hill after some cheese, 11 pounds.
she doesn't remember. Her brain shut off, and then all she knew is she was at the bottom of the hill with the first place cheese.
A delicious medley.
And our buddy Clayton won the grand prize.
Wow. Very wholesome.
And that's a wrap for the 2013 Canadian Cheese Rolling Festival. Only question is if I get to keep the outfit. Get any pull?
I like these little videos they do. I mean, these are made by the dairy farmers of Canada, who I think put on the festival. Okay, then we have 2014, the next year.
Well, we're at Whistler, and this is the 7th annual Cheese Rolling Festival.
Yeah, I think Wally Smith here has been in all of these. He is the president of the Dairy Farmers of Canada.
We have a cheese market, we have cheese seminars, and we have a lot of crazy people flying down the hill chasing a roll of cheese that travels at about 65 kilometers an hour.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was a good roll. Oh, yeah. Yep. Oh no! No! Oh! Dude, that's the most, like, actual injury they've shown so far. I'm surprised they left this in the cut. This has been mostly wholesome. This guy, on the left side of the screen, he's gonna do a flip. If he had had the presence of mind, which I don't blame him for not, because his head was in the ground, he could have actually grabbed the cheese. That should, like, give you an extra prize or something. If you actually catch the cheese while running down the hill, he does a flip, a front flip over it. He could have grabbed it, but he didn't. Oh, and then oh no!
What makes this event special is the creativity, the spirit, and the craziness.
On a serious note, they must have some medical, I just realized they must have medical personnel on standby. After seeing that wipe out, that actually looked like it hurt. Maybe this guy in the cow suit just does his dance. Like, you're begging for medical attention, and they're like, I'm sorry, we just have this dancing cow. Will that help? And maybe it does.
If you're a spectator, the event's for everyone. You're not putting anything on the line. If you're a racer, okay, you need some courage, you need some athleticism, but I think this is a great one for the family.
We've got a lot of people down at the bottom ready to watch the event, and I'm ready for the big chant to begin where we say 1, 2, 3, let's roll that cheese.
1, 2, 3, let's roll that cheese. I can already hear it, a chant. It's a good roll. Kids.
People come from all over the world. They come from across the country. They think, I'd like to give that a try because the prize is the season's pass for skiing Whistler Blackcomb.
If you've never experienced it, come out. You're going to see something new. You're going to have a good laugh, and you're going to get into it.
Yeah. Ah. At least they have padding. Ah, and the
cheese is a great food. It's preserved milk. Every region of Canada has a rich dairy heritage, and so the milk produced in that area will create different kind of cheeses all across the country, which is great for variety and great to pique the interest of the consumer.
As kind of funny and silly the race part is, there's this whole other part of the festival that's like actually quite serious about like the love of cheese and bringing your farm's cheese and explaining how to eat cheese. It's actually pretty cool.
Cheese is one of those foods that you can use from very early in the morning to very late at night. You can use it all the way through.
I think we can be proud that we're producing milk that's going into a product, a great product like cheese. And then when they have an event like this where people come and they see what cheeses are across Canada, that's where I think we as producers...
Oh, look, the ceremonial, you give the cheese a little pat before you chase it.
Producers can be really proud of that.
Look around.
Oh, here we go.
Across Canada. That's where I think we as producers can be really proud of that.
Look around you. It's a farm family. And because of it, we have really skilled cheesemakers. We have phenomenal cheese.
People don't realize that in Canada that we make so many cheeses that are local and they're delicious and they're winning awards all over the world. So it's important to showcase what we can do.
Right.
Well, the tradition of this event goes back to 7 years when we first participated, and it's been so successful. You can see each year it grows and grows with the crowds that come out, the people that connect with it, and the amount of cheese tasting and products that we've shared with people that they didn't even know about. And I think it's really important to share that with the Canadian public and in BC and of course up here at Whistler.
Wow. Pretty good stuff. All right. And then we have, what do we have here? All right, we have 2015 here.
People are crazy about Canadian cheese. If they're actually willing to run down that hill after cheese, you know, that just shows us.
Wonder how many of these people are from the last year. Or once you do the cheese run and you break both your arms, you hang up your cheese hat and say, no, you hang up your brain helmet. And then you're like, you know, I had my time to pass it on to the next generation of cheese chasers.
Willing to run down that hill after cheese, you know, that just shows us that we have great cheeses in Canada.
Yeah. I gotta kiss it.
Watching these guys go down the hill, watching the ladies go down the hill, I mean, they throw caution to the wind, tumble, slide, or...
Look, it's the guys with the pizza boxes now. They are big pads to stop people
actually stay upright, which very few of them do. They're just trying to cross that finish line, and they don't really
they almost actually got the cheese.
Stay upright, which very few of them do.
Look how close.
They're just trying to
cross it's right
that
there in
finish
front
line,
of you.
And it really doesn't matter how they do it.
Cross the
Some
finish
people
line.
might consider them crazy. I consider them courageous. Men, women, and...
Who is this guy in this top hat is always here.
Some people might consider them crazy.
This is the MC. Okay. It's like he's always here in his top hat.
I consider them courageous. Men, women, and kids taking this very hill because they want cheese rolling supremacy.
Okay. That's cool. That's 2015. I imagine... What do we have here?
About cheese, well, I mean, it's just so incredibly versatile. Whether you're baking it, whether you're grilling it, whether you're roasting...
You know, the people here love the cheese. And here we have... 2016. Man, so they did... At some point, they really went on a roll here. They filmed 2013, 14, 15. Here we have 2016. And then after this, I really wasn't able to find another Canadian cheese rolling festival on YouTube, at least. Which is surprising. That's like 7 years now of no... You know, I've gotten used to these documentaries every year. They're pretty fun. Anyway, before we get too upset about it, let's see 2016. Oh, that's right. People dress up in costumes as well. That's a thing. I read that on the description. I wonder what the design philosophy behind these shirts are. These shirts here that the cheese rolling guards all have. Looks like a football jersey or something. Yep, the cheese part of the cheese festival where you get to eat the cheese. Oh, look, this is a nice little animation. Their production value really went up in 2016. The Great Canadian Cheese Rolling Festival, Saturday, August 20th. Seems to be August 20th in Whistler, British Columbia. That's when it is. Okay. I am quite delighted that I stumbled upon this festival, the Canadian Cheese Rolling Festival. I just happened to find this in all these videos, these great videos capturing the madness of this festival. I didn't know this was a Canadian tradition, at least quickly growing into a long-standing Canadian tradition. And I really enjoyed this. I also enjoyed that it's part, you know, just for fun, kind of silly, an athletic event, and then part of it is this serious, you know, admiration and learning experience for cheese, Canadian cheese. I just like everything about this, so I enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada, Canadian culture, things in Canada that I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.